stay recorded. Tim Consley, could you tell us a little bit about your song? It's a Spotify song this time. 2 more Spotify songs and 2 YouTube videos, and the podcast done. My Heart is Haunted. Could you tell us what's the story behind that, Tim?
The story behind that song is that a guy's gal has left him, and even thinking about her and everything, he just feels like all of those memories and everything down in his heart is haunted by what he had, what could have been. And that's basically the song in a nutshell.
Well, let's just put it on. I'm just going to say everything happens to it for a reason. So even the bad things in this world happen, and good comes out of badness. It does. Everything happens for a reason, you know. So let's, without further ado, My Heart is Haunted by one of my best friends, Tim Consley from Indiana. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Well done. Tim Consley, you play all your instruments yourself, don't you?
Yes, every instrument, every vocal.
Well, you know what I think here, I just said it before the song. Let's start from the top here. Let's go. Tommy, Scott, what's your thoughts there? Mr. Trigger, then our next guest, Scott Cairns. Tommy?
Well, I got to tell you, that was making me jump all over my chair here. I mean, you know, it takes me back to the back in the days of that. There's the era of that rock kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
What would that be? 70s? seems to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. So, yeah, you're hanging on to that legacy big time, and with your playing and your singing. Sure reminded me. It might have been Cream or somebody like that. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tim's recently had like in the last year or two, I think you recently just took like you want to do something with your music now. You've just sat on it for years. So he's a late bloomer like yourself, it's time for people to see Tim Consley. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Scott, and then we'll go right to Scott and then Joe Lowell. Scott?
I absolutely love that one. That's got to be one of the favorites. I think I've heard 4 or 5, but that's got to be my favorite.
Thank you.
That reminded me of Deep Purple. I'm gonna go back to the 70s. I'm not even in that age level, but I'm an 80s baby. Yeah, it reminded me of Deep Purple. Very much.
My older brother was a huge Deep Purple fan, and so yeah, that's one of my early influences.
Yeah, I love them.
Can I just name drop here one of the girls in the family? One of the girls in the family, she's in a band. I don't know if she wants everybody to know, but she's the PA for one of the Deep Purple people, and she's in the Black Tar Roses. I'll say that much. That's what she does as a day job. She's a PA for what I don't know too much about Deep Purple. I know they're a legendary band, but yeah, someone in our family is a PA for the frontman or the guitarist or something, So yeah, well said, Scott. Joe, then Acacia. Joe boy.
Tim. Yeah, that was man. You, everything was good about it, man, and it was very close to Deep Purple. But I tell you, he reminded me of the Ian Gillan band more than Deep Purple, if that makes any sense to anybody here. But yeah, that was gorgeous, man. Well done. Keep cracking on, man.
Well said.
Thank you.
Brother. Well said. Acacia, KLG.
And like he said, like everything was just so well done. Like I really enjoyed it. I'm not too familiar with this type of music, but it was a good experience.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kirsty.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Kirsty.
You're like a dark horse, Tim. You surprised me when I was checking out your Spotify. You've got so many amazing songs, and they're all so different. Which is really hard to do, I would have thought. But yeah, you're fantastic, and we're so happy you've joined us, Tim. Can't wait to spread more of your music.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Pleasure.
Well said. Well said. Joe, Cole, then Jazz.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe?
Tim, music. I like your music, and I cannot get over the fact that you played all the instruments and everything is on point. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Well said, man. Well said, my friend. Jazz, then Keika. I think that's all I'd like to comment.
Yeah, very lovely. Just similar to the one that we heard before as well. Very beautiful blues sound.
Absolutely, they're very similar.
Yes, very similar. Very strong vocals as well. Very musically creative. I just really lovely.
Thank
Overall,
you.
really great sound. Thank you. That's all right.
I couldn't agree more. I think they're best mates in the making, and in the future, I think you're going to be good friends. So, Keika, Darren, what's your thoughts there? Finally, on this?
Yeah, that was great. That was like when I first started learning how to play guitar. That's the style of music I would listen to, just all that like rock blues.
Right.
So it just takes me back to like when I got into guitar. I'm like, this is all I want to listen to, and I want to learn all the solos. And yeah, it was great. Awesome.
I grew up rock, and by the time I hit my 30s, I got a real good taste of Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes.
And it's just been over for me for that. That's what I like. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. So.
Well said, well said. Another wonderful round of comments there. So we've got 3 artists to feature left for the evening.
Wait, don't forget me though.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I remember I sent you the link in Messenger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's 3 people, right? But I had to change the order because so we've got one Spotify song, which is Scott, and then it's K-Cat and Dro, and that's it. I did have you down as 5th, but because yeah, it was a Spotify track, it wasn't the Spotify list. I want them all to be videos. That's going to be a video watching platform, this, you know. But we're just starting it. So we've got Scott, then K-Cat, then Droco, and that's us. So Scott, could you